Hey guys, so I'm with Trav from Atomizer with a Z Games, who is here showing Heist, the game. So tell us a little bit about Heist. I've had about 2 minutes of gameplay and it's really, really cool, but can you explain it very quickly for us?
So Heist is a noir cat burglar game where you use non-lethal tools to get in, get it, and get out. So it's all about avoiding and evading as opposed to direct confrontation.
Yep, absolutely, and it's I can't even say the word.
Noir?
Noir, that's the word. It's a great description of it, and you've got the music playing like the 50, 60 swing music and stuff like that, which is really cool.
Our composer, Brendan Sue, found him in Melbourne. He's like traditionally trained in jazz. He hasn't done games before either, but he's just doing an amazing job, and everyone's hearing that music, the trumpets come in, and they love it.
Yeah, and it suits the whole person. So did you get the music because that's what the game was, or did the game become that because you had the opportunity to use the music?
We had the idea that we want to do noir and have like graphic novel elements into it, and then he saw the game and go, oh, this is cool, and it just all fit.
That's actually another great way of describing it, a graphic novel. Like it's got a Dick Tracy vibe to it. Yeah, which is awesome. It's been greenlit. So it's going to be coming out, and you don't have a great scoop for me on a release date, do you?
No, not at all, unfortunately. But you can follow us on Twitter at Heist the Game. And then we got heist-game.com.
Website,
so you can find all the information there.
Subscription, stuff like that.
You can go onto atomizergames.com and you can find all the stuff happening on the company.
Cool. So when I was playing the game, I found it really intuitive to know what to do straight away. Do you find that challenging, having to figure out how you're going to get people to play the game without having, because I don't know, so you've got text instructions there. But I found lots of the time I sort of knew what to do instinctively. Is that challenging?
It can be definitely challenging. It's been a lot of refinement. The controls have changed a lot, and that's something we've been really trying to get down to make it so it feels very fluid, feels like a sort of a cat moving through the world, very smooth, and that's what we're aiming for. And the controls are a big part of that. You know, so we're looking at, if you're playing an FPS or a third-person shooter sort of style game, you know, what are going to be the instinctive controls you're going to press to interact with things, use the tools. Obviously, left stick to move, right stick to control the camera, all that sort of stuff. So we're trying to build off the foundation of what everyone's just going to instinctively do.
Normally do when they pick up a controller. Is it? What's it going to be out on?
We're going to be releasing on PC. And that's the primary release target. After that, we'll see what we can do.
There you go. And so, are you building it around being used with a controller? Or, are we going to have both ways? Mouse and keyboard's going to be an option
absolutely.
As well?
So it's primarily mouse and keyboard, but we're also making sure everything can be done with controller as well.
Yeah, nice. I find that something I've noticed with particularly indie games have a lot more options to use a controller than they ever had before. Like that certainly never used to be the case.
Yeah, I think part of that's just the Microsoft, Windows computer, plug in an Xbox controller. Like that's the universal controller I find that any PC gamer has. They've got an Xbox controller, and Xbox One is just the same thing, and that's an even better controller to use, really. So it's good that that happens. PlayStation 1's a little bit of hassle to get going, but some people, when they get it going, they prefer using that. So we're making sure you can use a PlayStation controller and an Xbox controller and whatever else is popular. Really.
I think that's fantastic. And I particularly find myself now plug and play with those controllers. I never used to use them before, but I do now. How many on the team?
So we got a 4-member team. So myself, designer, another artist, 2 programmers, and then our composer makes 5.
Okay, excellent. All right. So one more time, people who want to check out Heist. Where can they do it?
So they can follow us on Twitter at Heist the Game. And then there's heist-game.com for the website. And then Atomizer Games if you want to know a bit more about the company itself.
Beautiful. And you'll be at PAX this year again?
No, we're not going to be at PAX. We have no plans, unfortunately.
Why would you be? You come to AVCon. Why would you bother going to PAX?
Yeah, this is way better.
Exactly. There you go. Beautiful. All right, mate. Thank you very much for your time. It's been awesome. And I'm going to go and play some more Heist.